Hey, this is Jonathan, and today we're going to be continuing where we last left off. So I think last time I forgot the image source in the tilemap info, so I added that. I also looked into a couple of things. Yeah, like this. I thought I hadn't actually turned this into a total function. I did. It is total, so it's fine. And yeah, the other thing I did, I think I did this off camera, was I copied and pasted this into here. So this is the next function we need to implement. This one is probably going to be a bit interesting. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I also want to try and be better about writing more generic functions. I haven't done a very good job of that. So I'm going to make an attempt to try to do that, though it is pretty difficult, I have to say. There's a lot of the times you require very specific data types that you can work with because they have certain capabilities. I don't know. It's difficult for me, at least, to really get a good grasp of that. But I will try my best. So what else? I'm also starting up tests. This is going to test everything that I've written so far. But yeah, I basically have a fork in the road here. I could either continue writing tests for this, which I do want to do soon, or I could implement this function properly. Whew, sorry, I had to sneeze there. I don't know what I did. I think I pressed like Shift 4. I don't know what that did. Let's see it again. Oh, Shift 4 just the same thing as the left arrow. So Shift 6 is the same thing as right arrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, that just makes sense. I was just looking at the numpad. But anyway, I think today we're gonna work on this. Seems like the best place to start. So first off, this is actually okay because this is a float. This multiplication I don't think is safe. No, because these are U32s, so I'm gonna have to wrap that. Plane comes from GenMesh, I believe. So I have to go and get GenMesh. And I have to get the right version of GenMesh, which I think is... This is actually from an older version. I actually don't know what the syntax is for later versions. And I don't really want to find out, because it's a huge pain in the butt to go and update the dependencies and everything. But yeah, the rest of this stuff is mostly okay. Obviously, this is going to be a float, so I think this is also a float. At least it should be. Yeah, these should be floats. That'll be floats. And floats are generally okay, as far as I've seen. Yeah, this is all floating point stuff. We do some rounding. Here we do a cast to a U size, so that's different. But yeah, I think the rest of the stuff's actually okay. I don't see anything here that I need to really avoid. Well, yeah, this is also floats, so that's technically total. I mean, I guess I could try and like do some stuff to try and make sure that everything here meets certain requirements, but I'm not going to do that. That sounds like way too much work. Yeah, we have this collect here, which turns this into a vector. Vertex data, yeah, okay. So we get something else, a certain index, and then we unwrap or return something like this. That, on the other hand, I'm not so sure I like. What I might do is I might have this function return an optional vector instead. so I don't have to do this, and then the error handling can be handled on some other level. Either an option or this will be an error. So, yeah. Things to try. Things to try here. So, I guess first off, we should probably get GenMesh in here. And I don't remember what those dependencies were exactly. Well, I'm probably not going to run this right away, so I guess I can ignore that for now. I'm basically, well, okay, can I open recent? Yeah, I can. We'll just do that. Let's not be lazy. Being lazy is... It's okay sometimes. Sometimes laziness is what you need, but other times, no, you shouldn't be lazy. It's one of those times where I should not be lazy. So, let's go back over here, and we're going to go and put this in our cargo.toml. Put it right down here. And of course, because we're on the old edition of Rust, we're going to have to use stern crate. I forgot what it was called. GenMesh, I believe. Yeah. Not sure why this error, or these errors are showing up. It's really weird. Might have something to do with the plugin expecting you to be using the latest version of, like, the new Rust edition. So it's kind of scary. I don't really know what to think about that. I'm also highly considering getting Clippy. Clippy's gonna complain about a whole bunch of stuff, though, I know. So I'm not entirely sure I want to make that switch yet. But yeah, we'll see. I'm also not sure if Clippy tries to enforce any kind of like style guidelines on you at all. Like, I know it does pick out things like, oh, you're doing an unnecessary collect or an early collect when you could just keep things as an iterator or something. So those are cool cool little notes that it makes, but yeah, I'm not so sure otherwise. Yeah, definitely gonna have to give Clippy a try soon, I think. I do want to clean up all these warnings I've been getting, though, about like unused stuff. Yeah, I need to find a better way of cleaning up all this stuff that I'm not using. So I guess once I start using things, then all that stuff will be cleaned up. Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing the greatest job of well, everything here. How do I ensure that the stuff that I'm taking in here is numeric, I wonder? Like, if I want to be generic here, is there a way I can do that? Is there like a number trait? I'm not entirely sure. Is there like a number trait, Rust? Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Alright. So I could actually do this. This might actually give me an option to do that. Very tempting. I think for now I'm not going to do it, but I know the option's there, so keep that in mind. The only thing that I think I have to really check here is this division. So, oh wait, this is, oh no, this is cast though. That's okay. Right, we multiply this by this in parentheses. I should make some of these things into constants, I'm realizing. Like these 2s, these 1s, those should definitely be constants. Are there other constants here? These 0s? Yeah. Things to look out for. Yeah, these 0s. these zeros. Oh yeah, I could do that. This one. Yeah, because this code doesn't really say a whole lot about what this actually does, and also I'm not really sure what it does. It could be a little bit more expressive, I guess. So, I guess first things first, we're gonna go ahead and try and do this multiplication here. Make it safe. So I guess for now I'm gonna return a result of this. And we have a boxed error. Over. So tile size times tilemap width should be, I guess, number of pixels. Okay, yeah, this could be called total width. Or width in pixels, maybe? I don't know. Is it in pixels? That's... I'm not sure about that, actually. So I kind of don't trust that. Actually, that would make these things, these checked subs and checked divs, a lot nicer, because then I can just go like this dot that, instead of having to do this big old wrapper thing. If I took them, yeah, if I said that this implemented checked sub and float or whatever, I mean not float but U32. It's maybe like integral or integer, I don't know. Don't know what the trait is. Should definitely consider that. But for now, we're just going to continue doing what we've already been doing. It might not be the best practice, but it's practice that I've decided on. Also, yes, it is probably close to my bedtime. Should definitely consider going to bed soon. But I've only just begun, so I don't really want to. Checked mul. I think it's called checked mul, right? What do we call checked mul? It might be. What? Oh. I have to borrow that and borrow that for some reason. I don't know why. Same thing, except we're going to give it the width, I guess, or no, the height. I guess this is an example of don't repeat yourself, but I'm repeating myself, so... Although, is there really much I can do about that? I mean, this is already a function. Yeah, and I am passing it the two parameters, so no, not really. I can't really, it's not really an instance of me repeating myself, I guess. But this here, these errors will be different. Alright, so now we have total width and total height. There we go. I think that makes sense. And here, instead of doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think those have to be question marked, if I'm not mistaken. think that makes sense. Yeah, so I question mark these two, and then what do I do? Brain, could you like function for like a minute, please? I was here. Yes, I was here. I call get. I guess I'll okay or else this. And actually, I'm not gonna okay or else. I'm just gonna turn this into an option of that, because this is an option right here. Yeah. So that turns into an option. We collect it into this collection of options. This option of vector. Then what do I do? Well, actually, I don't have to. I can turbofish this. I can turbofish this. And then I can do an okay or else here. Question mark that. And now we don't need the option anymore. Now this function behaves exactly the same as it did before. And I actually don't need this intermediate variable at all, because... Huh. Yeah, wait, why do I even have this? Because then I could just return this directly, which means I don't even need this. Okay. So yeah, there we go. It's even slightly more concise in some ways. So alright, I'm now committed to returning errors here though. Just putting it out there. Yeah, this seems okay. I'm alright with this. Because yeah, this doesn't... To me, this isn't a whole lot of different steps, so this should be okay. I could refactor this into a little function if I wanted to, and have this be its own function. I'm considering it. Yeah, I kind of feel like these actually should be their own functions. This chunk and this chunk, probably. To me, it makes more sense. But first, we're going to start implementing these. So, what errors should I return here? I guess like a tilemap plane width too big. Tilemap plane height too big, and oh, I don't even know what to call this one. Oh, well, let's create those two errors first. That seems good to me. Hello? No? Okay. There we go. Those two are done. This guy... Actually, is there any other functions I want to break down into smaller ones? This one's fine, I think. This one's fine. Okay, maybe this inner condition could be split out into its own function, but like aside from that, the rest of these are pretty small, I'd say. I think that's fine. I think that's good. Most of these are pretty small. Alright, I'm happy with that. I am pleased. Okay. Okay, or else... I already forgot what this is. This is the indexed vertex data, I think. Yeah, indexed vertex data. Oh, I barely remember any of this stuff at all. So we had like vertex data. We get... Okay, then we turn them into triangles, I think. Yeah, the plane is turned into triangles. We get the vertices, and then for each vertex, or vertex, oh, okay, so the yeah, these vertices are actually numbers? Apparently they're U-size. Well, they're not U-size, but they are some kind of integral value that can be converted into a U-size. Okay, so that's a thing. Are we indexing the vertex data? Oh. Yeah. Which gives us some pause text. Okay, yeah, that's a position and texture coordinate pair. Yeah, that's right. It's a product of a position and a texture coordinate. That's why it's called pause text. Yeah, this gives us a vector of pause text. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and this is what... wait. So if you couldn't get anything from that index, then it just return a black square, is what this is saying. I think. Or like that would return like this position with this texture coordinate. Alright. Don't remember if this is ever going to be relevant. I hope it doesn't become relevant at all. Yeah. I guess we could not find vertex data error. Sure, let's just call it that. Or like a vertex, oh yeah, could not find vertex data error. man, I kind of want to give it the index though. Can I do that? I think I can actually. I should be able to do that. Is it U32? It might be U32. That's interesting. Oh, okay, it doesn't have a name. That's a tuple struct, duh. This might not be the best error message to display, but I don't know, I feel like going with it, man. I feel like I gotta do it. I'm also not sure how this macro works. That should be okay. On second thought, maybe I do want to have the error here. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe the error should actually be here then. Because get turns it into an option anyway. And then I can lift it into a result, and then I can have this return the result, and then I collect instead of... I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. We're risking it. Risking it for the biscuit. No pain, no gain. Right? What was it called? It was called vertex. Could not find vertex data error. Give it I, which is the U size here. I should be able to just call collect. I shouldn't have to do anything special here. I should be able to infer the type from the from this type here. So hopefully that's good enough. I'll put that on a separate line. So a little bit more readable. Okay, and that should work. At least in theory. What am I doing? Oh, my head is spinning. It's kind of... I think I'm just really tired right now. I'm gonna stop after this. Yeah, I think I'm just really tired. It's a shame because I feel like, yeah, I'm starting to get somewhere now. What was it called? It's called GenMesh? GenMesh. Oh, where did you get that plane from? Here, right? Triangulate and vertices are required. Oh wait, GenMesh generate. Okay, you know what? Just take all this. Oh, we probably need that too. Sure, take all that stuff. All of it. Take it all. Alright, there you go. This looks fine to me. now I should be able to just... Actually, you know, I'm going to keep this on the same line. I feel like that makes more sense. Because I'm not, like, diving into any submodules here. But this does. I feel like that's a better way of organizing things. Completely subjective, but yeah, so that's how I like to organize things. Alright, let's see if it compiles. It probably won't. Oh, updating crates.io index. Of course, we have to do that first. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, I need genmesh. Genmesh. Unused import check RAM. Really? That's unused? Oh, what? Oh yeah, because I deleted the... Right, because the modulo was over floats, wasn't it? So I... Was it over floats? No. No way. Something about that strikes me as very odd. Do I have a bug in my algorithm? I must have done something wrong. No, I am doing... Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. That's weird. I mean, I guess... Sure. Why is... I didn't know you could take the... Okay, sure. I don't know. I didn't know you could take, like, the modulo... You could... Of, floats like that, or whatever. No! Of course it's not good enough. Cannot be dereferenced. What can't be dereferenced? Oh, that entire thing. I see. I think it was this? Wait, why am I... What am I dereferencing here? I actually don't know. Now, on second thought, I have no idea what is being dereferenced whatsoever. This? Was this what was being dereferenced? This block here? That would maybe make sense. I could see that. Yeah, the dereference operator being so low in the precedence is kind of confusing at times, I have to say. Kind of wish it wasn't sometimes, but oh well, that's history for you. What? I found an array of 2 elements. What is going on here? Oh no, what? Found... Oh, expected a matrix. Found an array of... Oh no. This version of, this pause text that I'm using is not the same as the old pause text. Okay, so that's an interesting error. Yeah, those are... I know why those are happening. Okay, so the checked remainder actually is gone because we're using floats instead. It's so weird to think of. Still 3? Uh-oh. Okay, let's read this carefully. An option cannot be dereferenced. Ah, okay. Yes. An option cannot be dereferenced. You're absolutely right. But you know what can be? The thing inside. Sure. Yeah, there we go. That's how you dereference it. Done. That should work. Oh, that should type check now. Or not. Wait, what? Ooh, really? Did I miss something here? I might have missed something here. Because this is supposed to be a vector? You know? Ah. Oh, I know it's not, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just remembered I have a boxed error. I have to do this. There's no getting around that. Because the type of this thing does not match the type of the outer thing. Unfortunately. This is not a box error. This is a could not find vertex data error. Actually, I don't like where that is. That's ugly. That's so huge. I'm gonna turbo fish. Because that's at least a little bit more concise, like width-wise. Alright, there we go. That should type check. I'm not using the magic of the question mark operator. Ooh! I have to admit, the question mark operator is a little bit more magical than I initially took it for. And now, it really does not like this, does it? How to struct vector? Are you kidding? Oh, right. It has to be an okay. If I'm gonna do that. I actually forgot about that. Okay, now there's only 2 errors. Okay, and those are the 2 errors that I kind of expected. So, I want to stop here today because I don't want to go any further. I'm kind of tired, but I know what I need to do. These last couple of errors are pretty simple. Might do some refactoring as well here, since I feel like it's probably a good idea. But yeah, everything else seems to type check now, so I'm pretty okay with that. So yeah, that's it for today, I think. I know exactly what I have to do here. I have to do some research and dive into the GitHub repository. And I honestly just don't really feel like doing that right now.